Hey guys, I'm back again for another video this week, and this is This Week in Wrestling, episode 3 or 4, one of them being the title. So I'm just gonna recap some of the big news from this week, ranging from the Elimination Chamber on. Okay, well, first we're gonna start off with the on the sad note for this week. Number of passing away. Number of wrestlers have passed. First off, we start off with Chavo Guerrero Sr., the dad of Chavo Guerrero, brother of Eddie, and also he was known as Chavo Classic. Passed away, I believe, Saturday or Sunday. R.I.P. to him. Just yesterday, Nicole Bass passed away. She was more well known for her role in ECW. I didn't know about her all that much. I knew more about Chavo Guerrero Sr. And this man, George the Animal Steel, passed away as of today. After reporting yesterday, he was put in hospice care and he passed away today. So R.I.P. to both Chavo Guerrero Sr., Nicole Bass, and George the Animal Steel. And also on more of a sad note, Vader posted, I believe yesterday on his Twitter that he is entering his final days. Vader did say, I believe it was late last year or in last month, that he has congestive heart failure and he doesn't have that long to live. So sad news about Vader, one of the great big men out there. He's someone who will find his way into the Hall of Fame for WWE. Okay, so now let's just get into the normal wrestling news. Get away from the sad part. First off, we have is the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. You all know it by watching my predictions and review videos. Solid show. Big news. Naomi wins the women's title and apparently suffered a knee injury. Doesn't look if it's a serious one. Probably just a little neck. Just probably like a little like a bump or something. And Bray Wyatt is the WWE champion. And then this past SmackDown, he was supposed to face Cena, but AJ Styles got involved, so they made it a triple threat. And Bray Wyatt pinned John Cena at the Chamber, eliminating him before beating AJ, and beat him on Tuesday in the triple threat. So looks like they're maybe all in behind Wyatt, because we have them go over Cena twice. Think you're all in. Next off we have is Brock Lesnar announces his retirement from UFC. Kind of not of a surprise there. Brock Lesnar retiring. I mean, he was suspended by the UFC for all this steroid stuff, going back to his fight with Mark Hunt. So I guess Brock Lesnar just finally decided to say, fuck it, I'm done with UFC. Instead of quitting, he did quit before, but now he retired from it, so looks like we don't have to worry about him ever going back there. He's pretty much pure WWE now. Next, then we're going to go to Raw. Bayley wins the women's title in a very fun match. I remember seeing Meltzer rated at a 4.25, something like that, so pretty much a 4.3 match. Good match. Dana Brooke got involved. Where the fuck did she come from? She had been off TV for a long time, pretty much since the new year started. And then Sasha came down, beat the crap out of her, smacked the hell out of her with a crutch, and then hit Charlotte when the referee wasn't paying attention, while the referee was paying attention to Bayley while she was in the figure 8. Bayley hits Bayley to belly, new women's champ. Let's hope they don't take the title off of her at Fastlane in just 2 weeks. Just to make sure Charlotte's pay-per-view streak isn't ruined. So come on. Also, big note out of Raw. It happened. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. It's an emotional moment. The ending of Jericho. The friendship is over. It's over. Jericho, during the Friendship Festival event, Owens said, "Here, I got a gift for you, Jericho." Jericho's like, "Oh, a new list. I needed a new one." Wait, why is my name on the list? And then the assault happened, and then all the hearts of all the wrestling fans, all the marks, just out of their heart. It's a great segment, but it just hurt everyone. The only thing I'm hoping for is Jericho at least keeps the list to be the ultimate, pretty much be the thing that starts seeing Owens' feud for WrestleMania. He puts Owens on the list a number of times, puts everything he did on the list. Just keep the list, Jericho. Okay. great news also. The third inductee into the Hall of Fame has been announced. It was first inductee was Kurt Angle. Then the second one was the Rock and Roll Express. And now the third one, it is Teddy Long. Theodore R. Long is going into the Hall of Fame. The second best general manager in WWE history behind Bischoff. It goes Bischoff, Teddy Long, Commissioner Mick Foley. This is my opinion. So Bischoff, Teddy Long, Commissioner Foley, not general manager Foley, commissioner. Stephanie McMahon when she was the general manager of SmackDown, and Paul Heyman. Pretty much all the general managers except for the commissioners like Slaughter, Regal, the McMahons when they controlled pretty much Raw and SmackDown. Laurinaitis, hell no. Adam Lee, no. Vicky could, but I just like them people more than Vicky Guerrero's general manager characters. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Teddy Long in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Teddy, joining Angle and the Rock and Roll Express. We still have many more weeks until WrestleMania, so if we could see the other guys get in, of the other rumored guys of Regal, Christian, Beth Phoenix, I believe that was it, besides, because I know Teddy Long was there as well. We'll just see. Okay, so next, in independent news-wise, there's a new member to the Bullet Club, and that is Kazarian, Frankie Kazarian, if you don't remember him from TNA. He was also Christopher Daniels' tag team partner in Bad Influence and The Addiction. I believe they were 4-time tag team champions, 2 in TNA and 2 in Ring of Honor. Kazarian turned on Daniels, joining the Bullet Club. That now makes the Bullet Club even bigger in the independent circuit, ranging from, we got Omega, Cole, the Bucks, Guerrillas of Destiny, Cody Rhodes, Kazarian, another guy's name, the other 2 guys' names I can't remember. But yeah, it's at least pretty much 10. And then if you include the guys in WWE who are Bullet Club members of AJ, Finn Balor, and Gallows and Anderson. The Bullet Club is pretty much reaching the NWO number when the NWO, pretty much anyone just said, oh, I'm in. So yeah. Also from Raw, we had the debut of Emelina. Emelina's debut. They're scrapping the character. She's gonna go back to Emma after 17 weeks of all these vignettes and promos of being, you've waited so long, and this is what we get. Well, the rumored reason for why Emelina's character has been scrapped is the fact that Emma couldn't pull off the character they wanted, because Emelina is supposed to be a throwback character to pretty much a female character who doesn't focus on her in-ring skills. She focuses more on her looks, like the Sable characters and Tori Wilson. So it looks like they may not scrap the gimmick. They may be looking for another woman to pull that off. Probably means someone in NXT may get hit with that, or they may hit it on Dana Brooke, probably. Okay, so next up, also from SmackDown, was that there was a talking Smack, there's a #1 contendership battle royal been announced, because on SmackDown, Randy Orton said he will not face his master, Bray Wyatt, at WrestleMania. So a #1 contendership battle royal will take place next Tuesday. Rumor looks like it may be Luke Harper to throw it into a triple threat. That looks like it's going to be great. Harper and Wyatt both main event in WrestleMania. Orton, I think this is his third, 24. And yeah, this is his third. He main event 24 and 25. So good for all 3 of the men. It may be a fun WrestleMania match, better than Wyatt versus Orton. At least you have a third person involved now, which means there's no disqualification stuff, so they can do a little more fuckery around the ring and stuff. And now we're going to go to more independent news. First off, the Hardys, they won Tag Team Gold again. They're pretty much, this Tag Team title they won in Mexico. I believe it aired on Impact this past week. I didn't watch TNA Impact Wrestling this week. So yeah, they are tag team. So I believe they're the TNA Tag Team Champions and the Tag Team Champions in Mexico. I know they beat Psychosis and Super Crazy when they're in WWE, the Mexicools. Also noted that they're also from TNA, Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards had apparently a great, I believe it was a street fight. I believe Davey won that match. It looks as if Eddie and Davey they broke up last week. So far, the past 2 weeks, 2 of the big major storylines in wrestling have been 2 breakups. the Wolves breaking up, and they've been together for years. I'd pretty much say a decade or decade plus. And Jericho. So it looks like these two may be some of the best those two rivalries. Owens and Jericho and Davey and Eddie may be probably two of the best storyline feuds going into the up and coming months, because you know Jericho is probably going to end at Mania, and Eddie and Davey may go past that point in TNA, so maybe going past Slammiversary or into Slammiversary. Yeah, and final note from this week, the NXT, Tyler Bate defended his UK Championship against Trent Seven. Heard it was a good match. Tyler Bate retained. Looks like Triple H is trying to avoid the situation with the Cruiserweight title, when they just brought all the Cruiserweights to Raw and no one really knew who most of them were, and they just like, oh, look, it's a guy who can jump and stuff. It was smaller than the Big Show and Braun Strowman. Maybe by sending them to NXT, get them known. If they end up getting a call up to the main roster in the foreseeable future, I still hope that happens, because WWE could use another title on the main roster, especially and put it on SmackDown, or if they move the Cruiserweights to SmackDown and put it on Raw, it would be a different title. It has, for some of the guys who are just stuck in the mid card that don't really have nothing to fight for, because the Intercontinental title, you can see the types of guys that are fighting for that belt: Ambrose, Miz, Corbin, some of the higher level mid card guys and main eventers. Same with the U.S. title on Raw, some of the main eventers and higher mid card guys. And final note, I believe it was this past Tuesday, Gran Metalik made his debut at 205 Live, so that's another cruiserweight to the division, another name, a big name for the cruiserweight division. And as also I noticed, when they do the 205 Live graphic on Raw, said 205 Live, and it has all those cruiserweights there, those are pretty much the cruiserweights that WWE's building the division around. And noticeable guys that were missing for there, Arya Daivari and Drew Gulak, guys like that are pretty much on the jobber level. Also Sin Cara. So whenever you see the graphic at 205 Live, look at everyone there. That's the guys who the cruiserweight division's built around. Even if they don't win a lot, they're still going to be what the division's built around. So yeah, that's been pretty much the big news from this week. All the passings, new champions, title defenses, great matches, heartbreaking moments. I'm okay. God, I'm okay. And also for Tyler Bate, it also looks like he has another opponent. Looks like it's going to be he and Pete Dunne. It's going to be interesting what they do there. I think Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne may be on the WWE contract for their shows, not like the contracts they said they had those UK talent signed under. We'll have to see how that goes. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys again. Bye.